The next presenters. Well, he lights your fire. She told you what's love got to do with it. Please welcome Mr. Val Kilmer and Miss Angela Bassett.
Good afternoon. Thanks for inviting us. What's rare within the studio system is abundant more among the independents.
The roles in the category of Best Female Lead all share a common theme: the search for self-acceptance in their feminine selves and a continuing struggle to be heard and understood. The nominees for Best Female Lead are Susie Amos, The Ballad of Little Joe; May Chin, The Wedding Banquet; Arian Johnson, Just Another Girl on the IR Team; Ashley Judd, Ruby in Paradise; Emma Thompson, Much Ado About Nothing;
And the winner is Ashley Judd.
Mrs. Chambers, I've done retail before and I work real cheap.
What is your name?
Gissing. Ruby Lee Gissing.
Accepting the award for Ashley Judd is Todd Field.
Excuse me. Unfortunately, Ashley couldn't be here. She's doing a play in New York right now, but I know there's some people that she'd like to thank. First of all, Victor Nunez for his courage and relentless pursuit for the delicious moment. Keith Crawford, our producer, for stretching every penny and not letting any of us ever feel it. And especially Michelle Stern, who's always been a constant support and friend. And finally, to all the members of the IFP, thank you very much.
The nominees for Best Male Lead show men at a variety of crossroads.
Their performances are powerful renderings of ordinary men whose struggles open up us to greater compassion. The nominees for Best Male Lead are Jeff Bridges, American Heart; Vincent, I hope I get this right, D'Onofrio, Household Saints; Mitchell Lichtenstein, The Wedding Banquet; Matthew Modine, Equinox; and Tyrion Turner, Menace to Society.
And the winner is
Jeff Bridges.
Now, I know what it's like your first time. They can break your heart, but you gotta remember, you're a good-looking kid. You got my looks. You gotta learn to keep your heart. See? Let them lose theirs, you keep yours. That's the trick of being a heartbreaker.
Hi. Congratulations.
Thank you. Oh. Wow, this was a very special part for me. I had such a good time working on this movie, especially because it was an independent film. You know, we didn't have to compromise on our vision. We made the film that we set out to make, and that was really important to all of us involved. Another reason that this was such a gratifying experience for me, it was a chance to shed some light on a part of our society that doesn't get the light shone on it too often, both politically and in the movies. And that's the part of us that live below the poverty line. There's 36 million of us that are living below the poverty line now. 15 million of us are kids. That's about 1 in 5 of our children. So it was great to make a film like this one for that reason. I'd especially like to thank Martin Bell for doing such a brilliant job in directing this film. He had such an inclusive spirit, and the tone that he set was just terrific to work with. And Peter Silverman for writing such a brilliant screenplay. Jim Bagdonis for making it look so right, just hitting the right tone on that, Jim, wherever you are, man. It was beautiful. My partners, Eddie Furlong and Cinda Jenny, who did such a great job. Thank you, guys. I'd like to give a special thanks to Eddie Bunker, who was my technical advisor on the movie. I don't know if he's here tonight, but he was, God, so inspirational. He always kept us on track to keep it authentic, and I thank him for that. Let me get my card out here because I'm gonna forget somebody. Ann Dubonnet, yeah. Ann, World Films. She was right there from the beginning to the end, and you know, she inspired us so much and had such faith in us, and thanks for that, Ann. Kerry Brokaw, I'd like to thank him, and Avenue Pictures. Neil Koningsberg and Roz Heller, my co-producers. Rona Wallace with Live Entertainment. Bob Burney and Jonathan Dana at Triton Pictures. I especially like to thank Mary Ellen Mark, who was a producer on the film, but she also sourced the project. She, about 15 years ago, she did a layout for Life magazine about kids living on the street in Seattle, and that's what this film was all about, and it came from really from Mary Ellen, so thank you for that, Mary Ellen. And Rick Nacita and Jonathan Weisskoll, I'd like to thank them. And my wife and my kids for supporting me during this adventure. And my mother and my father and my brother Bo, who taught me how to act, how to do it. And the man upstairs, glory be to God. And you folks at IFP, thank you very much. This really means a lot to me. Thank you. That's great.